occurred on a Sunday morning. My prophetic word to you this morning is get ready! Get ready!
Ich will Tournament spielen! Los! Starte das verdammte Spiel! Starte das Spiel, du Hurensohn!
You know what ticks me off? People who think the earth is flat. What the hell is this world? What is this round world coming to? What happened to the education system in this country? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do you not see pictures from NASA that shows from outer space, from the satellites, that the earth is round? Do you not look up in the sky and see the moon is round, the sun is round? And what happens? Tell me, fucking moron, what happens when you get to the end of the earth? Do you fall off? What happens? Once you take a picture of the end of the earth for me. I want to see the end of the earth. How come there's anybody never took a picture of the end of the earth? You fucking idiots. You're a fucking idiot. Do you at least know, you fucking idiot? Have any of your friends ever tell you, hey, you're a fucking idiot? Tell me you know you're a fucking idiot. I have more respect for you. Do you not realize that if a plane flies from one point and just stays in a straight line, and eventually from staying in a straight line, it'll wind up where it started from, because the earth is round, you fucking idiot! Why? Why would scientists for all these hundreds of years tell us that the earth is round when it's flat? Why would they say that? What purpose would they get out of that? And if it is flat, what is it? What is it, like a piece of toast and everything sits on top of the piece of, what's under us, you fucking morons? You fucking moron. And all these conspiracy theories, everything's a conspiracy theory. You're a fucking conspiracy. There's a conspiracy of fucking morons. Mutants everywhere. They are multiplying. Just keep them the fuck away from me. Keep them the fuck away from me. People who think the earth is flat. That's what ticks me off.
You always say I have a really good memory. Why do you think I'll forget?
Eyes on the road, please. Thank you. Fixing this car is gonna be so hard. Oh, man. Okay. But there are books on that, okay? You hear?
Burn the books, man. Burn them all. Don't need those anymore.
Eyes. Can you maybe just not focus on the road, please? Not talk to her so she can concentrate, please.
Enough people said that the earth was flat. So the earth was flat. Then they said the earth was round. So the earth was round.
The earth is round.
Prove it.
Science proves it.
Science. Anyone understands the science, huh?
Eyes on the road, please, always.
Enough people talk about something, right? Then it becomes fact. Then they put it in the books, and then the book becomes fact. Then it's settled. Then no one understands it anymore. No one even talks about it anymore. This is why we gotta burn the books, man.
Let's watch this moving testimony from a man who left a cult. His testimony is amazing, and it's a must-see. In the following clip, a man named Resistus explains how he left behind a religious cult after discovering that it was all based on one big lie. You guys can believe any religion you want. Now, this religion I left, their followers are shamed if they question the clergy. This cult indoctrinates the children from a very young age. By the time they become adults, they don't even realize it's a cult because beliefs were drilled into their brain. But one day I questioned the clergy about where their truths come from. They said, "Resist us, we have rituals to give us the truth." I discovered their most important ritual, one they rarely speak of. It involves hanging 2 heavy balls from a shed roof. I questioned them about this. They said, "Resist us, you haven't studied our religious books enough to know, so go away." But I questioned them anyway. You'll see why. With this ritual, the clergy claim that they can weigh the entire earth. Weigh the entire earth with this ritual.
Estaba la paellera agarrada metida entre las piedras de chipiones del faro. Y cuando entro en el restaurante me ve el cocinero con una paellera y adentro la vende paellera. ¡Asómate, mira dónde llega el agua! Llegaba el agua hasta el restaurante. Había subido la marea. Jesús, hay que hacer ahora con los 2 sacos de arroz. ¡Ay, llama para Sevilla! ¡Llama a Sevilla que traigo paella! ¡Ay, Jesús, yo con el bañador con la paella! ¡Ay, el cocinero! No vea, para Sevilla. Y al último, que cuando ya salió la bien de regla, estamos llorando. Me cobró el tío la paella. Me cobró a 500 veces la paella. Y ya no fui más. Me fui andando a coger los amarillos hasta hoy. Me mandó por la noche, había bajado más el agua y por la mañana había subido. Cualquiera estaba donde está la paellera, ¿sabes? A lo mejor está en el barco ese del petróleo.
En el Prestige.
En el Prestige ese. Y ya no otra vez más la cocina. Ya aborrecí la cocina. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! Pues no cobré nada, me dieron el dinero del bote.
¿Había mucho dinero en el bote?
Lo que me echaban y el dinero de lo que gané, me cobraron 20 paelleras. A 500 caras, pues viste lo que me llevé yo para Sevilla. Ay, ya aborrecí la playa. Hemos llorado los dos. Ya está, tú, no para tanto, yo.
By professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. And if you haven't figured out yet that there's an interdepartmental competition amongst all the science departments to come up with the most absurd, ridiculous and stupid theories and to pass off those idiotic ideas as truth, then you're blind. The biology and zoology departments tell us we evolved from fish. It's a big joke to them. The physics and astronomy departments tell us that everything exploded out of nothing in the Big Bang. The bigger the lie, the more people are likely to believe it. They tell us the Earth is ball-shaped when it's a physical impossibility. If you believe any of this crap they invent, then don't be surprised when you become the fool. If you're repeating what you read in a science textbook thinking it's true, then you've become nothing better than a parrot, because even a parrot can discern between the sounds, but lecturers and students who are supposed to be smart seem incapable of discerning even obvious base-level bunk. State-sponsored university BS is astounding to listen to. It's an assault on your consciousness, an insult to your intelligence.
I mean, is it just because people are lazy today, or they're bored? I mean, are we just like bored, spoiled children who've just been lying in the bathtub all day, just playing with their plastic duck, and now they're just thinking, well, what can I do?
Okay, yes, we're bored. We're all bored now. But has it ever occurred to you, Wally, that the process that creates this boredom that we see in the world now may very well be a self-perpetuating, unconscious form of brainwashing created by a world totalitarian government based on money, and that all of this is much more dangerous than one thinks? And it's not just a question of individual survival, Wally, but that somebody who's bored is asleep, and somebody who's asleep will not say no? See, I keep meeting these people. I mean, just a few days ago, I met this man whom I greatly admire. He's a Swedish physicist, Gustav Bjornstrand, and he told me that he no longer watches television, he doesn't read newspapers, and he doesn't read magazines. He's completely cut them out of his life because he really does feel that we're living in some kind of Orwellian nightmare now, and that everything that you hear now contributes to turning you into a robot. And when I was at Findhorn, I met this extraordinary English tree expert who had devoted his life to saving trees. Just got back from Washington, lobbying to save the redwoods. He's 84 years old. He always travels with a backpack because he never knows where he's going to be tomorrow. And when I met him at Findhorn, he said to me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "New York." He said, "Ah, New York, yes, that's a very interesting place. Do you know a lot of New Yorkers who keep talking about the fact that they want to leave but never do?" And I said, "Oh, yes." And he said, "Why do you think they don't leave?" I gave him different banal theories. He said, "Oh, I don't think it's that way at all." He said, "I think that New York is the new model for the new concentration camp, where the camp has been built by the inmates themselves, and the inmates are the guards, and they have this pride in this thing they've built. They've built their own prison, and so they exist in a state of schizophrenia, where they are both guards and prisoners, and as a result, they no longer have, having been lobotomized, the capacity to leave the prison they've made, or to even see it as a prison." And then he went into his pocket and he took out a seed for a tree and he said, "This is a pine tree." He put it in my hand and he said, "Escape before it's too late." See, actually for 2 or 3 years now, Chiquita and I have had this very unpleasant feeling that we really should get out. And we really should feel like Jews in Germany in the late 30s. Get out of here. Of course, the problem is where to go, because it seems quite obvious that the whole world is going in the same direction. See, I think it's quite possible that the 1960s represented the last burst of the human being before he was extinguished, and that this is the beginning of the rest of the future now, and that from now on there'll simply be all these robots walking around, feeling nothing, thinking nothing, and there'll be nobody left almost to remind them that there once was a species called a human being, with feelings and thoughts, and that history and memory are right now being erased, and soon nobody will really remember that life existed on the planet.